I'm doing my video for today, which I didn't say it on the previous video, but I'm relaunching my YouTube channel, and I'm excited about that because years ago I tried and loved, 7 years ago, I looked back and it's like 7 years ago, I tried to do, I was all in on YouTube before it was a thing, like it's so popular now, but I was so into YouTube and I was putting a lot of effort into it. The tools, even though I didn't have the tool, we don't have, back then, 7 years ago, we didn't have CapCut. I didn't know, I was doing everything in iMovie. iMovie's not on the phone and also on desktop, but now I'm trying to, CapCut, I adore CapCut. Absolutely love CapCut. So I'm relaunching and I'm going to go all in just like I did in the beginning when I first fell in love with YouTube. I went away from it through intimidation. Let's talk about intimidation. And intimidation sometimes happens. I don't want to cut off my head. What am I doing? Yeah, this is better. This is better. This is better. This is better. I haven't shared my new vehicle with you guys. I'm in a Toyota Venza now. So let's talk about intimidation. There's a spirit of intimidation. And I believe that spirit of intimidation is designed to hinder you and stop you from reaching your goals. It's to stop us from and hinder us from reaching our goals. It's a bullying spirit. And it's up to us to resist intimidation. There's this book that I read by Barbara. There's this book I read by Barbara Kipfer. And in that book is 8,000 something, whatever, 700 something words of wisdom. And the word that I pulled out of that book, because I do read a lot, and I'm gonna share more about the books that I'm reading. Like today's the Day of Atonement, and I'm reading in my biblical literacy book, and I'm going to share some of that with you guys. But in her book, 8,700 something words of wisdom, and they're very short little phrases. What jumped out this week was resist fear. And I'm going to switch that to not only resisting fear, but intimidation is part of fear. And it could be from a person, it could be from an entity, it's a spiritual thing also. And it bullies you into silence. It bullies you to keep your voice, not use your voice because of what they might think. What are they going to think? How do they think? Half the time, what I'm learning and listening to different motivational and spiritual leaders is half the time, think about all the people in your life who you go months, even people that you love and adore, you can go months, you can go a whole month and forget that person even exists. So why do you and why do sometimes we feel that they're not gonna like me, or they're watching my every move and they're disapproving? They're not thinking about you. People are not thinking about you. We're thinking about ourselves. We're thinking about the bills we have to pay. We're thinking about our loans. We're thinking about our 9-to-5 jobs. We're thinking about, if you're an entrepreneur, even worse, you're thinking about your business, 24/7 taxes, a sick child, your marriage. People are not thinking about you all the time. And that's what we have to come into agreement with God, that I'm going to go forth and I'm not going to allow the spirit of intimidation to stop me. So I want to say a little prayer right now against the spirit of intimidation. We take authority over you. We're not going to allow you, spirit of intimidation, to block us, hinder us, or keep us from using our voice to promote the things of God, to promote ourselves, to promote our ideas and get our ideas into the world. Father, I thank you that you're breathing on our ideas and that we're all going to another level. It's the Jewish New Year. I honor those days. I try to honor them as best I can. And the day is the Day of Atonement, but we know that Christ did it all. I don't have to. I choose to honor this day. I don't have to because Christ did it all. Hallelujah. So I want to thank you for joining me. Receive that prayer today. If you're struggling in any area with the spirit of intimidation, I pray that yoke of bond. I pray that yoke of bondage from the enemy will be stripped off of your life today, and that you'll be able to go forth with power, confidence, and authority. And if they don't like it, they don't have to look at it. And they probably not looking at it, whoever they is, right? So let's keep it moving. We have things to do. We have challenges and things to conquer, and that's hindering us. Let's keep it moving. We have things to do. We have we have creative ideas and things that we want to and need to manifest in the earth that's going to help someone. Our voice, I've said it so many times before, your voice is so powerful for your tribe. Whoever's, don't focus on it, who can't receive from you. Focus on who can and will receive from you. If they can't receive from you, it's not for them. They have their own tribe. They have their own person or people that they can receive from. So I want to encourage you today. I'm back on YouTube. I'm putting out videos every day. I'm doing the orientation, right? It's not bad doing the vertical. I love the vertical, but I want to do it right. I started do it right and specifically for YouTube. And my desire and goal is to have a side income on YouTube. And I'm not backing down from that. I put it out there to God. The Father knows. He knows my desire. Years ago, my desire was to be creative and to share my life and share my wisdom. We all have wisdom. My wisdom may not be, I may laugh a lot. I may joke a lot. I may not be as serious and biblical like Mark DeJesus says, it's biblical. I may not be biblical. I may not be religious as someone else, but I love God and I have wisdom, and you do too. Your presentation may be different, and I'm going to reach a different crowd than you're going to reach. You're going to reach a different crowd than I reach because of your approach. I don't have to be like you. You don't have to be like me. And thank God we don't have to be cookie cutter anymore. Don't let the world put you in a box. Be unique, be yourself, and let's go forth and do great things. Thank you so much for joining me, and welcome to the journey.